Elise Neal is one of those actresses you can always count on to give a great performance. She has starred in over 30 movies and countless TV shows, including her unforgettable appearances on The Hughleys and All of Us. But how much do you really know about the Memphis native? Probably not much, considering she keeps an extremely low profile. But you know RRG always comes through with the tea. And we were able to uncover some interesting information about her life, including some of the juicy details about her relationships with these arch-enemies. Before we get started, don't forget to grab something to eat at rrgsnacks.com, our online concession stand. Take advantage of our Black Friday sale and enjoy our assortment of delicious brisket beef jerky and bacon jerky. Okay, now let's jump into today's video. Elise Demetria Neal was born on March 14, 1966, to Julius and Arletha Neal. Her parents got divorced at some point, and it's unclear how big of a role her father played in her life. Her mom was a nurse and even went to school to earn her teaching credentials. Despite being very busy, Elise said her mom always made time to take her to dance classes, cheerleading practice, and recitals. And when Elise obtained her driver's license, her mom would still tell her, "No, I want to be there with you and take care of you." After graduating from high school, Elise attended the University of the Arts in Philadelphia before moving to New York to pursue her dream of becoming a professional dancer. She sang in the chorus of a few off-Broadway shows and danced in some music videos, but after appearing in commercials for Burger King and Nike, she developed a love for acting. She took acting classes at the Academy of Dramatic Arts. Elise decided she wanted to be internationally known, so she took vocal classes to help eliminate her Southern accent. After making her way to Los Angeles, her boyfriend paid for her headshots. She went to auditions and had no problem booking gigs, including the role of Janie Sinclair in the 1994 soap opera, Loving. More doors began to open up for her, and when comedian D.L. Hughley saw her in the film Money Talks, he handpicked her to play his wife on his new sitcom entitled The Hughleys. The show premiered on ABC in September 1998 and was a primetime success. Elise also quickly learned about the downfalls of fame. She told Triple Focus magazine she had a horrible stalking incident. Things got so bad she had to be escorted back home every day after she was done filming her scenes. She told the magazine it was at that point she realized she was an actual celebrity, and protecting her own privacy became her top priority. Not only was Elise starring in one of the most popular Black-led shows, but her love life was on fire as well. The boyfriend she was dating when she moved to Los Angeles was long gone, and Elise dove headfirst into a romance with F. Gary Gray. Gary was on the rise as one of Black Hollywood's top producers. After directing music videos for artists like Ice Cube and Usher, he transitioned into making movies, including Friday. Elise and Gary took their love to the red carpet and appeared at several A-list events. Eventually, Gary asked Elise to be his wife, and she said yes. They moved in together and things were great at first. Elise told Essence magazine they were both down to earth and their relationship was built on how they felt about each other. They weren't focused on being an it couple and flaunting their relationship all over the place. But eventually, the pressure of being a working actress and a fiancée became too much for her. While chatting with the D.L. Hughley show, Elise said she was trying too hard to be a good Southern girl by making dinner for her man every night, all while getting up every morning at 3 a.m. to commute almost 2 hours to the set of The Hughleys. She said she went above and beyond to get to work on time every day because she didn't want people to think she was slacking off just because she was engaged to a prominent producer. D.L. said he could see her relationship was headed down the wrong path, and Elise confirmed that Gary didn't like D.L. And D.L. didn't like Gary either. Looking back on her relationship, D.L. said he should have been more understanding about what she was going through. He also thought he should have been more protective over her, and Elise agreed. It's unclear when she and Gary called off their engagement, but they made one of their last red carpet appearances together in 2000. What actually led to the end of their relationship is unknown. Elise always keeps it classy and has never spoken negatively about Gary. To this day, she has nothing but love for him. According to Ebony magazine, the end of their relationship was one of the most painful times in her life. She also lost both of her parents, and the Hughleys came to an end in 2002. Elise thought she had received the opportunity of a lifetime when she auditioned for the role of a bodacious blaxploitation-inspired character. That character was none other than Foxy Cleopatra for the movie Austin Powers in Goldmember. Elise told the Culture website that a choreographer who worked on the film saw Elise's name and picture posted on set. So she called Elise and told her, "I think you're close to getting that role." Elise was so excited. But 2 days later, she received a call that Beyoncé was going to record some songs for the soundtrack, and Elise just knew they were going to give Beyoncé the role as well. Austin Powers hit theaters in 2002 with Beyoncé as Foxy Cleopatra.
Foxy Cleopatra, and I'm a whole lot of woman. Shazam!
The film grossed over $70 million in its opening weekend. Elise was bummed, but her career was still headed in the right direction. She immediately signed on to appear in the Will and Jada Pinkett Smith-produced sitcom called All of Us. The show was loosely based on Will and Jada's blended family. Elise told Viral Hip Hop News,
I wasn't happy on that set because people treated me in a way that I could tell that they were unhappy. Their marriage, they've decided what their marriage is going to be. They have decided that a long time ago. I'm not involved in their marriage. What I am going to judge is if I come to work for people and they bring that unhappiness on others, like myself.
Once the internet caught wind of her statements, everyone went nuts. An entertainment blog reposted a portion of Elise's interview on their Instagram, which prompted her to address the situation in the comments section. Elise wrote it was all fake news and she's not a messy type person. RRG can confirm that as of this video, Elise and Will follow each other on Instagram, but Elise isn't following Jada, and vice versa. We'll let you come to your own conclusion as to what that means. Elise left All of Us after 2 seasons when budgetary cuts threatened to reduce her salary. But she bounced right back by appearing in the 2005 film Hustle and Flow. That same year, she also assembled a burlesque group of singers and dancers called Assorted Flavors. In an interview, Elise stated the group was represented by a company that was also representing Robin Anton, the founder of the Pussycat Dolls. Robin and the Dolls were working on a rock album and were still trying to find a lead singer. Elise decided to reach out to Robin and invited the Dolls to one of Assorted Flavors' first shows, where they performed their song, Don't Ya? And we're sure you know what happened next. Elise told Dangerous Diva of Welcome to NYC.
And I hear that the Pussycat Dolls stole your song.
Yes, they did. They stole my whole vibe, you know. But you know what? We keep pushing and we do things like this and other things to keep the group out there. Yeah, you know, because when somebody does something like that, it always comes back. But it also shows you that you're doing something good.
Elise and Assorted Flavors have continued performing throughout the years, but they haven't achieved the kind of success that the Dolls have experienced. In 2007, she received a call from 50 Cent asking her if she'd play his love interest in the music video for his song Follow My Lead, featuring Robin Thicke. Not only did she agree, but 41-year-old Elise and the 32-year-old rapper began dating. In an interview with Bossip, Elise said she really enjoyed hanging out with him because they had silly personalities. However, things didn't last, and it appears their romance was brief. Since Elise is so private, we didn't hear much about her love life until 3 years later, in December 2010, when she was spotted with Miami correctional officer turned rapper Rick Ross. Rick just might be one of 50 Cent's greatest enemies. So a lot of people thought maybe Elise didn't get the memo about their history. Some even wondered if it was all one big messy publicity stunt. Because 1 year prior, 50 released an interview with Tia Kemp, the mother of Rick's child. 50 used Tia to expose what he believed to be Rick's fraudulent lifestyle. And in the second half of the interview, 50 took Tia on a shopping spree just to tick Rick off. Was 34-year-old Rick really into 44-year-old Elise? Or was he using her to get back at 50 for what he pulled with Tia? Judging by what Elise has said in interviews, Rick was being genuine when he pursued her. They went on romantic dinner dates to Mr. Chow restaurant. They attended the Soul Train Awards together, and Elise even starred as his leading lady in the music video for Ashes to Ashes, featuring KC. She told Hollywood Unlocked that Rick was a good conversationalist. She also described him as a great man. When asked about the rumors that Rick likes to incorporate food, like a little bit of gravy, in the bedroom, Elise denied that anything like that happened during their time together. A few months after she appeared in his music video, Elise and Rick were over. She joined the cast of Hollywood Divas in 2014 and told Triple Focus magazine that she was dating someone new, but her goal for happiness had changed. Elise said, "I like the fact that I like hanging out with someone so much, and to me that's enough because I don't like everyone all the time." When asked about having children, she explained that giving birth to a child was unlikely, but she hadn't given up on the idea of being a mother. After 2 seasons, she left Hollywood Divas. She told TMZ she ditched the show after equipment hit her in the head during a shoot, and producers demanded she continued filming instead of seeking medical help. It also upset her that the producers refused to pay her medical bills. Elise continued doing what she loved, which was acting in scripted productions. And in 2019, there were rumors she had a new man in her life. He was identified as R. Anthony Burrell, the head of diversity, equity, and inclusion at Nestlé Nespresso. Photos of the couple began to pop up all over social media, and they looked cuter than ever. In the summer of 2021, her Instagram followers began wondering when her man was going to put a ring on it, and that's when Elise revealed that their relationship was over.
No, I'm not about to get engaged to my ex anytime soon, okay? So now you know. That is so just stupid. I am the type of person, I'm a grown woman. At the end of the day, if I wanted to share who I was going to get engaged to, you will see it on the page. You do not have to ask that question. You will know.
We hope you enjoyed this peek inside Elise's private life, and thanks for watching RRG.